Congratulations to Ramirez for winning a majority decision over Postol in a very, very close fight to set up a mega fight between him and Josh Taylor, who's a pound-for-pound top 10 fighter in my books. In my humble opinion, Postol edged the fight by 1 round, but because of the politics of boxing, they obviously gave it to Ramirez. It was a very, very close fight. I agree with Andre Ward. Coming into the fight, this was a very tricky fight. However, during the fight, I have to side with Timothy Bradley. I truly believe Postol edged a lot of the early rounds because he was the matador, he was controlling the fight, and he was being the ring general. However, Andre Ward disagreed, and he actually had Ramirez up, claiming that Ramirez was the bull, he was the aggressor. However, the downside to that, he was chasing Postol. He was not cutting off the ring, which cost him the fight in my humble opinion. But the fight could have went either way. So congratulations to Ramirez. It was a very, very interesting fight. For some reason, Ramirez fought Postol fight. He fought on the outside. He did not fight in the inside due to the fact that Postol made him fight that way, which that's why I stated before that Postol was the ring general. He forced Ramirez to fight his fight at long range. Coming into this fight, I was looking forward to compare Ramirez's performance to pound-for-pound number 1 Terrence Crawford, who fought Postol when Postol was undefeated, and also Josh Taylor, who fought Postol when he was only 12-0. And if we compare both of them performances to Ramirez's performance tonight, I have to admit that Ramirez have a lot to work on. Because if he's going to fight Josh Taylor next, he must improve and jump to the second gear, because the way he performed tonight, Josh Taylor is the clear favorite in my books, as he is the number 1 140-pounder for the moment, because he is obviously the Super 6 winner. I have been telling everybody that will listen that Josh Taylor is a very special fighter, and with his performance versus Postol, it showed his class with only 12 fights. I truly believe Josh Taylor will become undisputed, which that will set up a huge mega fight between Josh Taylor and Terrence Crawford. So before we look ahead to the future in the sport of boxing, let's discuss the fight between Postol and Ramirez, the fight that just took place tonight on ESPN+. Coming into the fight, Ramirez had a lot on his shoulder because he had a lot to prove against a veteran opponent. He knew people was going to compare his performance with the performances of Crawford and Josh Taylor. Therefore, he had a lot to live up to. There was 3 different stages to this fight. The first stage, Postol controlled the fight. The second half, Ramirez came on after his trainer, Robert Garcia, encouraged him that he must win every single round since he let Postol get ahead in the earlier rounds. Then the last stage of the fight, I believe Postol took control of the fight again, landing the 1-2s and controlling Ramirez with his jab. Nevertheless, the fight was very close, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people had Ramirez winning. But with that being stated, I commend Timothy Bradley for speaking out, stating his opinion, because at the end of the day, or at least the night, all of my AKHis know I'm very critical of Timothy Bradley, but tonight he did an outstanding job, which I commend him for calling it how he saw it, and happy birthday to Timothy Bradley. On the other hand, Andre Ward, I disagree with his scoring, but nevertheless, what you guys believe? Who you had winning? Was Ramirez controlling the fight, or was it Postol controlling the fight? Was this fight closer than you guys predicted? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Furthermore, this sets up a mega fight at the 140-pound division for undisputed between Josh Taylor and Ramirez, which that will lead to a mega fight between the winner and Crawford, which you gotta love it, because this is set up like a basketball tournament, and that's what we are missing in the sport of boxing. Last but not least, Josh Taylor has an upcoming fight in the UK, which he should be favored to win very comfortably, which, like I stated before, that will set up the mega fight between him and Ramirez. So drop your thoughts below. Was this a robbery, or was it too close to be called a robbery? who you guys had winning. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smart about a minute. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't. And listen to these decaf, the dumb casual ass fans / old media that don't know shit about boxing. Word to Roger Mayweather, may he rest in peace, inshallah. Shout out to Dante, the entrepreneur of new media that I'm a part of. And if you're a casual fan and you want to be a hardcore, all you have to do is click on the notification bell to get notified every time I post or go live on Split Decision. It's a boxing debate / talk show, mixed, master, engineered, produced by yours truly, AKHi, the past, present, and future undisputed pound for pound when it comes to debating. So join me every Sunday and also every Wednesday on Boxing Hood. AKHi stand for my brother. This is the Brotherhood of Boxing, and to be continued on the next episode of AKHi, AKHi, AKH TV. Peace, and we out here.